Hello everyone, my name is Appleguy, and welcome back to the episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the previous video, we set off into Woodfall Temple, and we got our first dungeon item, the bow. And in today's video, we're going to be using the bow to solve the rest of Woodfall's mystery puzzles. Trying to aim and fire there. There we go, I hit something. That contained a stray fairy. That was a hornet's nest. Here we go, pick it up, and that is a stray fairy for this room. Epic. We're going to be completing the dungeon today if all goes according to plan. That was an epic hop. Alright, we can now use this. Now it's floating somehow. This Deku flower to go to the other room over here and complete another section here of the game. This is actually another mini boss fight. This one is with an enemy called Gekko. Let's go ahead and check Gekko. Oh, please target Gekko. Check him out. That's a Gekko. And it's pretty angry. It's pretty weak too. It really shouldn't be making a fool of you. Did I introduce this as Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask? I hope so. Wow, that was an easy first phase. Second phase is a little more difficult. He spawns a snapper, and he's going to use that as his steed. Unfortunately, we lost Epona at the very start of the game, so we are not able to compete in a steed versus steed battle, but we can knock him off. The steed there. What's he called? He's going to cower. The snapper is, and we have to shoot Gekko down, and then he gains invulnerability. We have to continue to do the knock off the snapper and continue. Please, burrow! No! Once again, heavily lucky that this is not a damageless run, because I would be failing exponentially. I think we have to do it 2 more times. Honestly, 2 seems like a little much, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 1 more time since Gekko is not down yet. The bow is a great item to have. We unlocked that in the last episode near the end, and the bow is going to be an item we're going to use a lot. There's actually a ton of minigames we just unlocked by having the bow. We're going to be checking those out right after we finish the Woodfall dungeon. Well, a couple episodes after, actually, but you know, we're going to be chilling with the bow for sure. Alright, so we will open up both the doors and leave behind a frog. Take note of that frog, he's important for something later down the road. Can't talk about it now, but you know. Hey, this chest looks interesting. This is a reused model from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In that game, it was known for carrying the boss key, and here it carries the boss key as well, which of course just allows us to enter the chamber that the boss is in. No stray fairies in this room, so we can just head out and continue our little shindig powwow. Alright, out we go. So it looks like we've taken care of everything in here. We can head back to the main room of the dungeon and continue progressing through there using our newfound item, the bow. So we're going to head over to the upper section up here, and then you might notice that there are some unlit torches around the room, and I think Tattle was actually just about to yell at me about that, right? Look, from up here we have a better view of that shrine below. Yes, so what the game wants you to do is take this flaming torch and use an arrow to light the other flaming torch, and you can cause it to start spinning. Alright, that'll also purify the water somehow. So, yeah, the water's pure now. Congrats. Alright, now we have something terrible. Cool, so if we head over here, and then we have to time a jump. There we go. We can stand, and we can aim. And what we're waiting to do is line up a shot with the unlit torch right there that my arrow is pointing at right now, and the lit torch. We have to try and light one using the other. That was actually really easy. I did that on my first try. And that will unlock the door for us. Alright. Now, there is still an unpressed switch, and your brain might be saying, hey, go press that switch. What an excellent idea. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to equip the bunny hood really quickly, just because I think I need that extra little bit of speed to get across. No! Come on, Link. Try harder. Probably. I don't know. That might be all on me. Cool. It's just not gonna... Oh my gosh. I actually feel like a big noob. I can't believe I didn't see this. This is my answer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the ticket to escaping. Not escaping, but getting what we desire. We have to fly over here. It is not a jump-based thing. And of course, Deku Link is too light to weigh down a switch, so we have to press it as Human Link. That'll open up the chest, and that'll get us the stray fairy for this room. Cannot believe that took me so long to figure out. Let's see where we are in terms of stray fairy, actually. We can check, where can we check? We can check somewhere. Can we check somewhere? Oh, here it is. We have 10 so far. 10 stray fairies out of 15. And this will be Stray Fairy number 11, right here. Cool, and we can, of course, take off the bunny hood and re-equip the Great Fairy's mask. It's going to be more useful to us than the bunny hood is, even though the bunny hood is a very, very useful mask. So we put on this now. There are no more stray fairies to be found in the main room of the dungeon that now has a rotating flower. So we can head into this room, and oh yeah, there's stray fairies. How many? Hopefully 4. Boom! Put on the mask to get that one to come to us. Alright, this room has kind of a lot going on for sure. Let's begin by taking these guys out. We can do it with a single little bit here. Hopefully there are 3 more stray fairies in here. Is that too much to ask? That might be too much to ask. I might have missed a fairy somewhere. That would be awful. Alright, so I know I can hit that crystal switch to disable fire. Okay, let's aim properly. There we go. Which fire does that put out? It puts out both fires. Okay, so why don't we go to that really quickly. See what we can do here. Alright. This is a bit of a puzzle, of course, and I'm just trying to parse it out on my own. Alright, it looks like there are some stray fairies up here in the wings. Let's ignore the fire and the ability to turn that fire off right now. Let's ignore that temporarily, and let's just grab these stray fairies. This is 13th stray fairy, and I definitely know there's one other, but if there's not a second other, that means I missed one somewhere. Nope, they're all in here. Awesome. I was actually a little concerned in all honesty. So there you go. That is Stray Fairy 14, and Stray Fairy 15 I will get just by popping the bubble and putting on the mask. Okay, awesome. So let's see. Actually, I think that Stray Fairy gives me a better position to complete the end game challenge here. So why don't we go ahead and move our way over to that side. Don't worry, I will still collect that stray fairy. They kind of just bob around on their own unless you guide them. This one's close, so why don't we just guide him really quickly right here. And there we go. Found all the stray fairies. Quick, take them to their fellow fairies of the same color. We're not going to do that right now. Obviously, we have a dungeon to complete. That would be foolish to leave the dungeon right away. Okay, we can go up here. We can go up here as well. Do we want to? You know what? I think I want to actually back out. There we go. I think now is when I want to hit this crystal. Right here. Right there. Perfect. And then, alright, looks like we do have a bit of a limited time situation here. Let's see. Can we fly directly over? No way we have enough Deku juice. No, we do not have enough Deku juice. Retreat, retreat! Fall! Get down there! Okay, boom, we're down. Hopefully we can make it from here, maybe? I think we have plenty of time, so time is not of the essence. But being able to be accurate is. Okay, is this enough height? It is, and we can dive, and we can escape quickly, just so that the fire does not get us. Oh no, please stay away from me. You are a danger, you are a threat to my dungeon completing survival. Alright, as you probably just heard, we just lost the, we just turned the fire back on. Awesome. We can go over here, we completed all the stray fairies. This is the boss store. We're ready to go in and defeat the boss of Woodfall Temple. Here we go. So we run in, and it's a very normal looking room. We'll take a couple of steps forward. We'll start hearing a bit of a, I don't know, clicking maybe? And down pops a guy going to a rave! No, he had those little blinky lights, but this is the masked jungle warrior Odolwa. Now I always used to call him Odolwa. All we need to do here for Odolwa is wait for an opportunity to stun him using our bow, or honestly, pretty much any attack we have so far in the game. That's what people like about Odolwa, is he allows you to pretty much do anything to begin defeating him. He's going to start jumping around. We have to kind of wait for his attacks here. Each different chant he does changes up what he's going to do, so now he's on the run. We need to avoid him. He can summon bugs, he can cause bombs to fall, I think. He can do this running thing. That's always enjoyable. Right, so we're just kind of waiting here. If you run out of arrows, Deku Bubble works. You can also, this is another good way to stun him, is just to get in close and start spinning. As you can see, he is now stunned. So yeah, super cool. You can defeat him a ton of ways, unless you're playing the 3DS version, in which you need to just wait for him to stick his eyeball out. Okay, this is his attack to get bugs to come down. Yep, so there's these guys. I think this is the only time you see these enemies in the game. So they're pretty cool. What are they called? Do they have a name? They do not. I cannot target them. I think they're just part of Odolwa and his schemes. So, oh, okay, looks like we have a fire going on now. Let's get rid of... Okay, he's doing this chant, which I don't quite know what that corresponds to, but he's done. Very simple boss fight. Very cool, though. It's a one-on-one sword fight, and there's a ton of different ways you can go about attacking him. You can defeat him entirely in Deku Link's form, so cool stuff. As always, we get a heart container for defeating a boss. We're up to 6 hearts now. It's just like we started The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Backflip here to get Odolwa's remains. You have just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil Odolwa. I think I said it, but I used to call him Odolwa, which is a brand of juice. But I don't do that anymore. Stepping into that portal will transport us to this strange location, where Link will kind of look around, and there's a bunch of bubbles and water, something, Elmer's glue, someone's making slime, maybe. What's that? Wait, listen. It seems to be saying something. Could that crying be its way of teaching us some sort of melody? Don't just stand there, get your instrument. Could this be the song? Well, you heard tattle. We have to play the song now. I messed it up. Ignore that. We have to play the song now, just as the giant is singing. So we're going to copy it with our ocarina. Turns out it is, in fact, a jam. This is the Oath to Order. And we get a little duet here with the ocarina and the giant singing. You learned the Oath to Order. Call us. That's what it's saying. And just like that, without a trace, bang, we're taken away. We are dropped here outside of Woodfall Temple. You can see that the Woodfall Temple is no longer cursed by the evil spirit that was in the Odolwa mask, so the water has become pure. It is normal old water now. We can swim in it all we want. No harm, no foul in touching standard water. Also, some pathway is going to rise out of the sand. Not sand. That's just not sand. Yeah, not sand. Alrighty, so we're going to be put here. This is like the little area, I don't know, a little sub-area of the temple. You might remember we came here all this way to free the Deku Princess, and we haven't done that yet. The 4 people Tail talked about. Do you think he was talking about the spirit that was sealed inside that mask? Hey, you were pretty good out there. Have you done this before, or what? Yeah, I did it before. First Let's Play. Check that one out. Has low audio quality, but it's still a good time. Now, just keep up that pace and we save the other 3. Hey! All that stuff I did to you, your horse, I apologize. Sorry. There, I apologize, so don't hold it against me, got it? Now then, we've helped the princess just like the monkey asked, so now our next stop is to the mountains. Let's hurry and go do something about Skull Kid. There's a cage back here. A cage that needs opening. And would you look at that? It's the Deku Princess. All trapped here in a little cage of thorns. What? Who are you? Link? Pleased to meet you. I am the Deku Princess. Were you, by chance, asked by that monkey to come save me? Aha! Just as I suspected. You see, your body smells a little bit like monkey. So the monkey made it back fine after all. That's good. I was worried that when I didn't come home, my father would think that monkey had kidnapped me. I was worried that my father would go so far as to punish the poor monkey. Ho ho ho. Deku Princess, that's exactly what happened. Don't tell me. Are you serious? Is father actually doing that? Yet another hasty decision, father. Well, we haven't any time to lose. Quickly, Mr. Link, could you please find something to carry me in so you can take me to the Deku Palace? Yeah, I got something to carry things in, but it's holding a fairy right now. I guess I can use that. I could probably put you on my back or something. Oh, do you want to check out this bottle? We just scooped her up in a bottle. You put the Deku Princess in a bottle. It's a tight fit, but she says she'll be fine if you hurry. And of course, we can use C to let her out. Mr. Link, there's no time to lose. Hurry, take me to the palace. All right, Deku Princess, calm down. We did just beat the first temple of the game, and it is important that we take a peek and see what we learned, or more importantly, earned from doing that. So we're going to head over really quickly to the place over here with the fairy. I tried to say great and fairy at the same time. The Great Fairy Fountain, because we have all 15 stray fairies. We're going to give those back to her, and then we're going to end the episode, and we will take care of your problem in the next episode. Now, would it have been faster for me to simply leave through the Song of Soaring? Maybe. But I am far too lazy to play the Song of Soaring at this point. We're just going to fly over there manually using Deku Flowers, just like the game intended us to do. Right, so this is where we first entered Woodfall, by the way. This is where we entered through the temple, and then there is another now alternate entrance, or exit rather, that lines up perfectly with where we need to run. So if you were going straight to the Deku Palace, you just run out, fall down the little wall, and you're there. Cool, super easy, super simple. Let's just not do that though. Let's claim our reward from here first, and then we can end the episode and we'll take care of all that stuff in the next episode, because after we beat a dungeon, the area changes. So now all the water is pure and we can do new things that we couldn't do before. Alright, here we go. We have all 15 stray fairies for you, Miss Great Fairy. I hope you enjoy being a whole person until I reset the day cycle, which is going to happen eventually. A couple episodes. You have like maybe 40 minutes of episode time before you're done. But yeah, Great Fairy. Oh, strong young one, I am the Great Fairy of Power. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. As thanks, I grant you prowess with this new sword technique. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Useless sword technique time. What are we going to get? The sword beam, the ability to do super insane jumping attacks. We're going to be able to combo people. We're going to be able to do like, I don't even know, like opening blows, like downward stabs. What did we just gain the ability to do? The spin attack. Yeah, we can now do a charged spin attack. So, absolutely nothing at all. Well, they can't all be winners, and in fact, this is arguably the worst prize you could ever get from one of these. But more importantly than all of that is that this is a dungeon that has been completed. So, yeah, I'm going to make my way over to the little wooden platform here just so I can end off the episode. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe and tell your friends about the series if you think they would enjoy it. Night of the first day. I hope I didn't lose my Deku Copter. I didn't. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please hit like and subscribe and tell your friends about the series if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys spread my videos around. I'll catch you all back here next time for the next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Until then, as always, take care.